It's popping, family. What's popping? Yes, yes. Time is money, and this is what I do in my spare time. Yeah, training. But we're past the training phase, really. More so doing Qualcomm stuff. Learning to work the Qualcomm as far as that goes. But I'm here to talk about time. Time is money, and what I do in my spare time. Normally, I'm here, but today, spending time with you guys, talking about how time is money and how I generally like to spend my time. This is one way, chilling. So don't think I'm not making no money. See, that's how I make my money. Training, anything possible to get to the bag. What I do with that, invest. Now, what are some of the things I plan on investing in? Companies. Taking what I make from here and pouring it into more companies. Companies with futures, bright futures. Apple. If anybody's on the Tesla wave, I am on the Neo wave. Fintech, crypto, assets. Falling out of the cash-rich phase and into the asset-rich phase. But yes, I'm here training, and we're gonna talk about a little bit of training. Oh, hit the like, subscribe. Also, hit the Webull link. We can get asset rich together. I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's get asset rich together. Got my guy driving today. Got my trainee driving today. As of right now, we're going through Tennessee.
Right.
Well, actually, we're about to go through. We are in Tennessee. We're finna cut up through Kentucky, crossover, and that might be the route. I'm not quite sure. I think we're gonna stay in Tennessee, run across 40 until we get to 55. Take 55 up. We're headed to Kansas, so yeah, load is really not due until Tuesday. But this is the key. That's why I train. Get off of this load would be way too early. The company would rather give me another load, 500-600 miles, repower it off of me, opposed to paying me for nothing. And what I mean by paying me for nothing is sitting on the load for multiple days. Load isn't due till Tuesday. So sitting on the load for multiple days is paying me for nothing. I wouldn't mind taking the money to wouldn't mind getting paid for nothing, but at the same time, I would rather run the miles. So if I got a whole day where I can run the miles, I would rather do that. So here we are. We're headed to Olathe, Kansas, or something like that. However you say it. I've been going there for the past few years. Still don't know how to say it, but that's where we're headed. After that, they're looking to send us to Salinas, and I like to take my trainees by home, because one thing about being out here on the road, you have to go home. And I just left home. I stayed a night at home, took a 10-hour break at home, got another load, ran right back out, and that's how I run as a trainer. The whole thing is getting to the bag the best way I can, because like I said, in 10 years I don't see myself doing this. This is just a few things. This is just part of my journey. And like I said, hey, I'm getting it double ways. So why do I rather train? Well, I'd rather train because why team? Why split the miles? That's stupid. You're splitting the money and the miles. And what if the other person doesn't want to drive as much as you do? And you still got to split money with this person, and then you drove most of the miles. 5,000 mile a week. You drove 3,800 of them. Tell me why would I want to split that check? I wouldn't feel so much like I'm being used if I was training and the trainee couldn't drive that many hours. I can easily do a 600 mile, 680 mile day solo. Those extra 300 miles equate to money. That money equates into more investments for me. This is why I choose to train. Yes, sitting in the back of my truck now with my truck running miles. And people complain about training. Oh, they don't pay. Well, what my boy Anton say, the Victim Olympics. I'm no longer going for any excuses. I am no longer talking about why you couldn't do something or how come. That is bull. All bull. And I'm seeing it every day. So even for the people you love, do not sugarcoat nothing. If they are BSing, you tell them they BSing. Especially when you see potential in what they can be doing. If you BSing, you BSing. There's no excuse. Unless you have some a terminal illness or something going on where you can get up and go chase the bag. It's still early in the morning. I'm up chasing the bag. See? See that? Early in the morning, I'm chasing the bag. Time is money. We will be rolling until well after nightfall. Just because I want to get there in a time where I can get another load. Call me for a repile. Hey, can you take this load for me? It has to be there by tomorrow afternoon. It's 700 more miles on it. I probably wouldn't get that call until I only have about 200 miles left on this load. But hey, it's an extra 600-700 miles that we can run and make it by tomorrow afternoon. So after he runs his clock for the day, however long he wants to drive, I never complain. As long as it's not under 5 hours, I never complain about where you want to drive 5 hours, 250, 300 miles. Depending on what highway we're on, I never complain about that as long as it's 5 hours or more. I never complain as long as it's 5 hours or more. Because that's part of my bag. Once you get to messing with my money, then we have a problem. It has to be something consistent. I see, because we all get tired. So, I have to give you a week or two. And like, hey, it's a pattern. You're doing this every day. Then 3-4 hours, and you're tired on. But my trainees normally, I get a good trainee. I have a great trainee right now, running great miles, running great hours. He's just trying to get done. He's trying to level up and get to the bag. So if you're not trying to level up and get to the bag, then I don't want you on my truck. What can I say? But as of right now, yes, I just figured out, yes, we're going to Tennessee. We're going to take I-40 on across to 55 and take that straight on up. And, hey, I'm just dropping a quick one. This is just a day in the life of a trainer. I'm sitting in the back. I'm about to finish playing my old Red Dead Redemption over here. And I'm going to continue dropping these videos for y'all, dropping this fire content. And like I said, we are definitely making a journey across the country. Sometime during this week, you're gonna see us in California. Like I said, right now we're in Tennessee. We're gonna pop out in Nashville. We're popping out in Knoxville. I said Nashville. We're popping out in Knoxville. When we take a 30-minute break, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. Yo, like I said, hey, hit that Weeble link. Let's get asset rich together. Like, I get a free stock, you get a free stock. All you gotta do is deposit $100. As of right now, you ain't got to deposit nothing. Just download it. If you download it, check it out, see if you want to do it. But hey, I'm gonna put the link in there. Y'all use my link. Let's get asset rich together. Until later on today, see you guys later.